When you have a crisis develop, there's a real test of leadership. Leaders can either bring people together or separate them out. You can either be political or moral or whatever. When this conflict happened, this terrible incident of this mass murder of 9 people in the church in Charleston, that was a real crisis. It was a crisis for Charleston, it was a crisis for the state. Mayor Riley then, as he has in years past, brought people together. He expressed his grief, his sympathy. He showed it by being there and suffering with people. Governor Haley then also expressed her grief immediately and was clear in her concern for the people and the families. And then she realized the serious grief that had taken place using the symbol of the Confederate flag. She then called for the flag to be removed. And that calling was a very significant factor in making it happen.
I think they gave us courage that we could get through this together, unified. And they gave us hope for a better day, that this tragic act was behind us, but we were going to look for a better future for all South Carolinians by pulling together. And they showed a waiting nation what South Carolina is all about.
There are often times in our history when statesmen and stateswomen have to step up and pull everybody together, no matter what their point of view on a particular issue or in a particular situation, those who are affected directly by the situation or those who are affected indirectly, which was all of us in the state this year in several different instances. Everybody needed to step together and to work together in all those cases. And Governor Haley and Mayor Riley, and working in the Low Country and with her also statewide, work together to help us all meet the challenge.
The governor's response was very personal. It was more than a political elected authority speaking on behalf of the citizens of South Carolina. She felt the pain.
Mayor Riley is a person who responds always with grace, with resolve, and with tenacity to whatever it is, that situation that faces him. He stepped up that level of grace and that level of resolve and that level of tenacity to help everyone come together. And Governor Haley joined him in that. They worked together. They both were determined that the state was going to be pulled together and that the state was going to respond to these horrible events in a way that was productive.
Yeah, well, I think what they did and did effectively is they kept politics out of it.
Mayor Riley held hands with every Republican that was there, and she held hands with every Democrat that was there. It was all bipartisan or nonpartisan. It was moral and not political.
Well, I think they communicated with the hearts of the citizens of South Carolina. They spoke to the people. And I think that's really important because quite often political authorities and others do not really speak to the people. They speak toward the people, they speak over the people, but they connected with the people.
Well, I think we showed the nation what we're made of. I think because of their leadership, they put South Carolina on the map. This is the way you deal with tragedies. You grieve, you're heartbroken, but then you lead and you pull together, and good will come out of this.
They did a decent thing, they did a courageous thing, but what it did, it showed a caring spirit for all people. And I think that really enhanced the race relations in South Carolina, which is going to translate into more opportunities, a better quality of life, economic development for the citizens of South Carolina.
South Carolinians have shown each other that we can face just about anything that's thrown our way, and we can show the rest of the country who we really are. And that is a group of people who care deeply about each other, who can work together to solve hard problems. And we've done that this year, especially with the leadership of the folks we're honoring tonight.